you amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another Anime Openings Revisited reaction video. So if you don't know what this is, every single Friday, we can't even speak. We revisit some anime openings that you have all recommended. And these are animes that I have seen before. So the plan is, I don't react to the anime openings when I watch these anime. I skip them on purpose so we can go and revisit them. Now I've seen the anime and I can see them through different eyes, and we check them out with the lyrics and we sort of do like a second sort of analysis on them. Now I've actually seen these shows. And today we're doing Death Note. Death Note was actually the second anime I watched on the main channel. It has a special place in my heart. I'm not a big fan of the ending, if I'm being perfectly honest. I feel like around the episode 30 to 40 marker, there's a big event that happens. We all know what happens. And I feel like that felt like, to me, the end of the anime. I think up until that moment, the anime was literally like a 10 out of 10. And I feel like the ending, it wasn't really for me. It wasn't really for me. But I still think Death Note is incredible. I think it's so well written. And I loved it. And I think it is about time I went back and revisited the openings and the endings. So, I'm going to stop talking. Put your recommendations down below. What would you like to see next Friday? Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And let's jump into my first time ever revisited reaction to the Death Note openings and endings. It's so weird seeing L and Light literally like standing there and just thinking about what happens and the story that happens. Death Note actually is fucking incredible. It is a really great anime. Very intelligent, very dark, very gripping. Characters are amazingly well written. Am I gonna see my girl in the opening? I can't remember. I always tell an anime is good when I watch the openings again, and I immediately want to watch the anime again. Like, I don't even have that fond memories of how Death Note ended. Like, I feel like the last 15, 20 episodes really just didn't sit with me in terms of like me like loving them anywhere near as much as I loved the first half of the anime. But man, I want to go back and watch it all again now. I was wondering if we were going to see my girl. Have you seen that meme, by the way? Like, that's just reminded me of it. Have you seen that meme where like someone takes with the book signing? You guys seen that meme? I can't remember who it was, but there's like a book signing meme where someone like signs a book and they close the book and it says like Death Note on the cover of the book. So funny. My word. I feel like I got hair on my nose. It's like tickling my nose. There we go. Get rid of it. My word. But the freaking. Before I reacted to this opening, not even joking, I was like, Death Note, I don't know if I'd watch it again. I feel like it's a one-watch kind of anime. Press play on the opening. I could watch Death Note again. I mean, regardless of what you think about the ending, because I know the ending is quite controversial, regardless of what you think about it, the anime itself is pretty fucking awesome, right? I think we can all agree. It's pretty fucking awesome. It is so well written. It is a masterclass of writing. It's so like layered and just keeps you guessing and has so many twists. It's so like fun to watch. Like, it's just like watching a literal real life chess match. Like if chess was being played out by people. It's fucking great, man. It's great. Yeah, I forgot about this. I forgot about how crazy the second opening is. Yeah, I can't. Sounds like a fucking Sepultura song. I completely forgot. Oh my word, man. Oh my word. And reading and having the lyrics as well. Fuck me. Damn. What the hell, man? They really took a different turn with this opening, didn't they? He's it's hard. It's hard not to love her, even though she's completely insane. It's hard not to love her, you know. It's hard not to love her. She is crazy. This is actually like a real banging like grunge metal opening. Like this actually goes fucking hard, man. This is actually so freaking cold. Jesus. Completely forgotten how that opening went. So when they wrote that opening, they were just like, right, we want the most crazy, most intense, most batshit fucking insane opening you can possibly do. You go into that studio and you make it for us. Go. And they came out with that and they were like, nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Or maybe they were like, maybe you went a bit too far. Because I gotta say, holy shit. Like, holy shit. I had forgotten how absolutely insane that opening was. That opening, one of the craziest openings I've ever heard. What's the name of that band? I kind of want to download the song though. I'll be real. It feels like the song is from the perspective of Light. Like, especially with the references to like humans and stuff like that. It feels like it's just the inside of Light's insane mind. Like that's what's going on there. Holy shit, man. Am I going to watch Death Note again? Death Note is definitely an anime that is easy to like recommend to people. It's like a beginner's anime, you know? It's like, because it's very intelligently done. But then again, it is and it isn't, you know? I think the order I watched it was really good. I think Attack on Titan, perfect beginner's anime, and then Death Note afterwards was like, couldn't have been better. Because I feel like I probably wouldn't have liked Death Note as much as I did if I hadn't seen Attack on Titan first, which like brought me into the world of anime. But I do also think Death Note could be like a very good beginner's anime. I think you guys did really well. We had Attack on Titan, Death Note, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I feel like in terms of like a beginner's trio, you can't really get better than that. One crazy thing as well is when you think about when Light like loses his memory as well. Like that is absolutely fucking insane too. How did he lose his memory? Because he relinquished the Death Note. That was it, yeah. Crazy to think he trusted himself so much that he knew he could relinquish the Death Note ownership and somehow it would come back to him. Crazy, right? That You know our boy likes his apples. Be real, the first ending is actually like pretty fucking awesome, right? I think Death Note is one of those anime where the endings are literally just as good as the openings. It's crazy when you think about how contrasting the damn openings are. Still can't get over opening 2. It's been a long time. Like, how long has it been since I actually watched Death Note? It's been a long time, even longer time since I heard these openings. I kind of forgot. I'm still like in shell shock about all of that. Jesus. My word, man. You gotta love this. I love watching these all again with the lyrics as well, because I feel like it really does add like a whole different element to it. I would actually like, isn't there a live action Death Note as well? I would actually like to watch that one day too. Also, it's been recommended, Mirai Nikki. I should watch that one as well. We've only got one more ending. I wish there was more openings to Death Note. It's got a lot of episodes, but not that many openings. You're telling me that Death Note went crazy hard on the opening, and it was like, fuck it, we want people to finish watching this episode. Instead of calming down, we want to hype them up even more and then send them off out into the world. Oh. I gotta be real, this is literally the kind of music I listened to growing up. Like, this is a band that if someone showed me in my teenage years, I would be like, yeah, man, like straight away. This is like giving me like flashbacks to like playing World at War when it first came out and having this sort of music playing. I'm not, that's not me like crapping on my past. That's me like loving this. I've got like a bit of like a nostalgia and I don't even know why. And this is hard, man. I think I prefer this to the opening. This might be my favorite out of all four of them, you know? I actually really like that ending. I think that ending is freaking awesome. I really like that. I should check out the full version of that ending. That ending is banging, man. I think that's my favorite. I think over the openings as well. I think that's my fucking favorite. That's the same band, isn't it? Or am I wrong? Is that the same band that did the opening? For some reason, I feel like it is. It's just making me relive my reactions to Death Note. This is why I really like doing these like revisited series. It like puts my mind back into when I was watching these anime. I feel like for me, what's my issues with Death Note? First, complimenting the show. It has some of the most intelligent writing and twists I've seen in any show. Not just anime, any show. It is amazing. I think the characters are developed incredibly. I think the anime overall is freaking amazing and it's a must watch. I think regardless of your feelings of it, I think it is a must watch. It's just brilliant. It's just so intelligently done, amazingly well written, and just a brilliant freaking story, and super unique. Very dark, very dystopian, very fantastically done. And the story is so memorable as well. It's an anime no one forgets. It's so freaking good. It really is. And of all the anime I've seen, I can't compare Death Note to any. It is so unique in the space as well. But for me, my main issues for Death Note, I would say, are... these are going to be major spoilers, by the way. So if you haven't seen Death Note, just so you know, I'm going to get into big spoiler territory here. I hated what they did to Light. I really didn't like that. I feel like Light becomes this character that, like, you're on a roller coaster with. You sort of root for and then root against and then hate and then like and in a weird way. You know what I mean? But because he's the main character. And like, for example, most of the times in any TV show or anime, the person you're watching is supposed to be the good guy. It's very rare that the main protagonist is the bad guy, is the villain. Super, super rare. Which is sort of one of the issues I have with the comment section of my Overlord reactions, because Overlord is similar, where this isn't really a spoiler, but the main character in Overlord is the villain, is the bad guy. And people are like, moaning at me, they're like, why would you expect him to be good, blah, 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 blah. And that's because most movies and TV shows I've ever seen, the main person is good. So I'm wired to immediately assume that the person I'm watching is good. It's not like, why would you think that? It's like an obvious thing. It's like, of course you would fucking think that. Why would you think this person's bad? That's more of a question. Like, until you literally see someone do something crazy bad, it's like, oh, they're bad, you're gonna presume they're good. And with Death Note, I feel like even though, like you go on this roller coaster of emotions around how you feel towards Light, at least I did, maybe you guys didn't. When it ended, I couldn't help but feel like I just felt like the ending didn't fit his character. I like the way he like became like all sniveling and all weak and all childish, and then ran and then died on his own, and it just like was a really pathetic ending for a character that seemed so terrifying. And, you know, it was just like, and bleh. And it was like, I just didn't feel like, it like perfectly fitted him and also completely didn't at the same time. It just felt very strange. And I feel like I would have preferred like maybe to kill him off a different way. I feel like that would have been good as well. But I understand a lot of people kind of like that as well. But for me, I would have kind of preferred like maybe a different way, you know, maybe like just any other different way. But I that is something that doesn't really bother me. The main thing for me is L. I feel like the battle between Light and L is Death Note. That is Death Note for me. And a lot of people can argue that battle continued even after L died, but for me it didn't. For me, when L dies, like Light kind of wins, even though L kind of wins in the end and whatever. But it just like, I know N then takes over and stuff, but yeah, it just that's where the show ended for me, you know? Like that battle was what I was here for. That battle of intellect between these two masterminds and geniuses and just like fighting each other with their minds, not physically. I lived for that. And then when that ended, couldn't help but have like really sour taste in my mouth. Like it just felt weird. And then I feel like the characters they brought in were good, but they could just never live up to L. And then I felt like that sort of soured the ending of the show for me. It felt like we reached the climax of the ending, but they had like a word count to reach. They're like, we still need to make 10 more episodes. Okay, fuck it, let's just put this story in there. That's what it felt like. If you guys want to hate me for that, that's fine. This is just my opinions on how the anime made me feel. So yeah, that's what it felt like. For me, Death Note ended when L ended. That's what it felt like. And I feel like they should have just tried to wrap it up there. I feel like after that, even though the story was good, this is my opinion. The L and Light story was 10 out of 10 peak. Then when that ended, anything that followed was just going to be a disappointment. It could never live up to that. And that's what it was. It was still very good, but nowhere near as good as what was before. And that's why I still really enjoy the anime, but will always say, like, I kind of wish they went a bit different direction. But I still think Death Note is so brilliant. I think it is just one of the most intelligent shows I've ever seen. And I'm going to watch it again. I really am. But let me know. I would be really curious. To be respectful, please. Don't just hate on me. But let me know your opinions about this as well. I really would like to hear them. What are your opinions about the ending of Death Note? What are your favorite moments from Death Note? Let me know in that comment section down below, because I would actually be really curious. And I hope you guys are enjoying these revisited anime opening reactions. Because Death Note only has 2 openings, I thought I'd do the openings and endings this week. But hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, please like and subscribe. Join the family over here. This channel is growing super freaking quick. So make sure you don't miss out on it and press that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome weekend. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.